Something about this song reminded him about the Beatles, the White Album. One of his favorite Prince songs, we got When Doves Cry. Shout out to Daniel Bill Doe with the Buy Me a Coffee donation request, okay? So we know what Doves Cry sound like, right? We've heard it throughout the radio soundtracks, but like I said in the previous reaction, like I never really listened, you know what I mean? You know, when you listen to hit singles, you just be listening, like you don't even really be dialed in, you know? So for the first time, I'm gonna be dialed in to a Prince song. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and check it out. I'll make my remarks as the song goes on. Y'all know how we do it on here. Social media platforms. You guys can follow me on there. Also support the channel from Buy Me a Coffee down here. So let's get it. Wow. Hold up, I didn't recognize all that guitar work at the beginning. What, am I tripping? Because I've heard this come on the radio plenty of times. I've never heard that. This right here. Or at least it sounded different. I'm starting to think that they took certain things out of the radio version. I'm starting to think that.
Dig, if you will, the picture of you and I engaged in a kiss. The sweat of your body covers me. Can you, my darling? Can you picture this? Dream if you can, a courtyard, an ocean of violets in bloom. Animals strike curious poses. They feel the heat between me and you.
Bro, if I had to make a top 50 songs of all time in the 80s, bro, this song has to be top 10. Agree to disagree with me. I feel like it'll be there.
They feel the heat between me and you. Just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe you're just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry.
That's such a good breakdown right there.
Touch it in my stomach. Feel how it trembles inside.
He said, touching my stomach, feel how it trembles inside.
Feel how it trembles inside. You got the butterflies all tied up. Don't make me chase you, even doves that cry.
He said, feel my stomach tremble. But then at the end, he started talking about butterflies. So he went into like a very intimate description of what the butterflies would sound like, or would feel like to him. If you listen to that, like I never thought about that.
You got the butterflies.
Let me go back a little bit.
Touch it in my stomach.
One more time. Right here. Listen to this.
In my stomach.
Yeah.
Feel how it trembles inside.
Right.
You got the butterflies all tied up. Don't make me chase you, even doves that cry.
That's actually dope.
Alone in a world so cold. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe you're just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry.
That just makes me think, because like when I think about it as an adult now, And I think about the trajectory of like Prince's career, you know, very famous in the 80s, very famous in the 90s, kind of disappeared in the 2000s. And then he passed up like what? I think he passed in what, 2016? But Prince's celebrity never changed. Like Prince's celebrity always stayed consistent. Like when Prince was in town, people was going to go watch Prince. I think, because I remember in the 90s when he changed his name to the artist formerly known as, and people and comedians and stuff were making jokes about it, really wasn't understanding what he was doing. He was trying to get the music industry, stop the music industry from making money off his name because they had rights to the name. Anything made under the Prince label would make garner their money, so he changed his name. Now in the 90s, Prince celebrity kind of dwindled a little bit. You didn't really see a lot of him. Whenever a show with Prince was coming around, people was going. That's how I remember it. If anybody want to enlighten me on a little bit of Prince's history, let me know. But I was always kind of confused on how he would make some of his decisions and how it was portrayed in the media. And now I know not to really trust the media, and the media can tear down somebody if they wanted to. I think the music industry used the media to tear down Prince's name. Comedians was part of that. Well, comedians gonna be comedians, but especially the news, commentary, shows. Yeah.
When doves cry,
I can never get over those sounds, bro.
how can you just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold? World is so cold.
It's hard to picture this dude balling at the court, bro.
Baby, I'm just too good, baby. Baby, I'm just like you know. Too cool, baby, you're just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when the doves cry. When doves cry. Doves cry. Don't cry.
I do not remember those guitar riffs in the radio version. Dude, they really do be editing songs in the radio versions of these tracks, man. I ain't gonna front, like when I was a kid, when it came to this song, I actually liked the beat, you know? I actually liked the beat, and I was just afraid to say it because, you know, liking Prince was equivalent to being that, you know? So in the 90s, like you got judged real quick for what type of music you listen to. Man, this has been a treat, man. Shout out to Daniel Bildo with the Buy Me a Coffee donation request. Let me know if you guys feel the same way about some of this. So look forward to more commentary and reactions on this channel. Feel free to support the channel. Follow me on the social medias. You know what I'm saying? And I catch you guys at another one, all right?